An experience of a lifetime. A few months ago, I saw a group of crazy girls talking about leaving their hometowns and heading into a completely different adventure. Suddenly, I realized I was actually one of these girls. As simple as that, I went home and talked to my dad. I explained what was in my mind. I thought it would be scared to send this little girl to a completely different country by herself, but we were both excited. My stepmother's daughter was in Michigan the year before. Maybe that was the only reason he enjoyed the idea. That day we searched online for all the papers, and in a couple of minutes I was enrolled in the program. We had a couple of group weekends. Basically, we went to different parts of Portugal. All the Portuguese future foreign exchange students. The counselor scared was with their words, but none of us quit. Months and months went by, and no one ever called me. I did not think about it, I just kept my life as normal as it used to be. It was middle of summer. I had so many friends staying in my house. I did not have time to be by myself and think about it. But my cell phone was still empty. All my friends from those weekends already knew in which state they would be, the day of the flight, everything, but I honestly didn't care. We were all at my house, having good times that I would never forget. And that was when my family finally rang. It was my Portuguese counselor, Rosa, and she seemed relieved. She told me that I would go to Cody, Wyoming in a week. I was so excited. My friends were screaming and hugging me. In our minds, we didn't think that in a week I would be gone for a year. My dad was moving to the south of the country. I needed to pack not only the things for my trip, but also pack all my bedroom. Luckily, I had my best friends to help me. That was easy and kept my mind full for a while. I was so busy in that week I did not know how soon I would be gone. Every day I had dinners, parties, and coffees to say goodbye to everyone. The time was running out when I couldn't see it. My wonderful family made me a surprise party with all my friends. I thought I was only having dinner with my family, but instead I had around 50 friends in my house. I would never forget that party. I cried and laughed until I couldn't breathe. Some of them drove me to the airport. I was devastated. It was the hardest time of my entire life. Kisses and tears were shared by every person in that airport, probably people that I don't even know. It was not a good night, but I couldn't leave without saying goodbye. I was walking by myself through the airport, carrying a bunch of bags, jacket, purses. I did not have my dad to help me, to calm me down. I was alone. I felt my body flying. I felt tired. My face was cold. My mind was empty. I could not think. My hands were going crazy. They didn't stop shaking. I could not sleep, but I needed to and I wanted to. I landed. Between all the flight stops, I didn't stop to think what would wait me next. After many, many hours in those buildings and planes, I finally reached Cody Airport. Surprisingly, it was raining. I ran inside without thinking my host family would be inside those doors. And then I saw them. They smiled at me. My heart couldn't stop. I was safe. I was laying in my bed. My suitcases were already unpacked. My laptop was turned off. My cell phone didn't work. And then I could think. Am I crazy? I whispered. No one answered me. No one even heard me. I was scared. I was not feeling my goodnight kiss on my forehead. Hours and hours went by. I didn't say a word. My eyes were bright open. The stars were already asleep. And I prayed. God was listening to my thoughts, but He didn't say a word to comfort me. Months later, I'm writing about my experience. My life has been changing crazily. Memories will be stuck in my mind forever. I miss home, but what a great life I have to be able to be here with an amazing family who are taking care of me. They are mine now, and I couldn't be more grateful.